You're watching or listening to The Obvious Choice, the Tailist newsletter, read by me, Stephen Lewis. Go now to get your copy directly to your inbox from tailist.agency/newsletter. All links are in the show notes. The internet is wasted on the young. Driving around with an open street directory on the passenger seat is such a distant memory that it feels like I made it up. But that's how I got around Sydney after moving here in my 30s, especially when I was taking Jack to his school friends' parties. Ancient technology and introversion saw me spending hours parked a few streets away from the drop-off and comfortably reading my book in the driver's seat. Introversion because staying to chat for hours to parents I didn't know was out of the question. Ancient technology because those street directories didn't show where the cafes were. I'd drive around hopefully for a bit, looking for somewhere for a coffee. Eventually I'd give up, never knowing if I were giving up a block from the action. If you were to drop your kid off at my house now, you'd be a 5-minute walk from 3 pubs and 6 cafes. But you could just as easily drive away, go up and down a couple of streets and think there was nothing going on here. We don't think of that with iPhones, where a simple cafe near me will give us a step-by-step direction. This is why the internet is wasted on the young. They might be the digital generation, but I suspect we who didn't have the internet appreciate it more. The silver lining is that those days of driving around and missing things have given me the perfect metaphor for how I see people using ChatGPT. That seems like a screaming segue, but bear with me. OpenAI makes it easy to get behind the wheel of ChatGPT. There's the winking cursor and the deceptively narrow prompt window. Deceptive because it suggests that good prompts are no more than a line or two. The whole message is that you just need to think of something to type and the tool will open itself up to you. There's no question that it works. You type something into ChatGPT and magic happens. The robot talks. What the robot doesn't say is, what are you actually trying to achieve? Or, you'd have got so much more from me if you'd done this first, or typed this instead. Or, did you know you're asking a master chef to make you a cheese sandwich? As a result, I've met people who spent hours behind the wheel of ChatGPT not getting anywhere near the good stuff. These days, it's rare to have someone come to ChatGPT Mastery who hasn't used ChatGPT at all. They're in all kinds of businesses and jobs, and they all see they've been driving to the shops in a 747. Also, they realise that ChatGPT might have power they haven't tapped into, but it isn't coming for their jobs anytime soon. What ChatGPT does when you use it right is make your job easier while taking your abilities to the next level. That's what you learn how to do at ChatGPT Mastery. There's a load more detail on the course page, but it all adds up to that transformation. You master a tool that will take what you're doing to the next level, so it's more enjoyable and easier for you. Maybe that sounds like magic, because it is magic, but it's real, I guarantee it. ChatGPT Mastery is running on Friday. As soon as you book your seat, you get immediate access to 90 minutes of self-paced material. That material on its own will give you a whole new understanding of ChatGPT and what it can do. Then on Friday, in the live session, we really go deep. Book your seat now, and I'll show you. Stephen. You've been watching or listening to The Obvious Choice Tailist newsletter, read by me, Stephen Lewis. You can get the link to ChatGPT Mastery in the show notes. Also there, you will find the link you should use to get the Tailist newsletter directly to your inbox.